Hey, alright, so I just got a little bit of griping to do. So Biden sits there and touts that Bidenomics is working. Oh, it's such a great thing. I beg to differ, but I mean, he knows that he's full of shit. We all know he's full of shit. It's an absolute shame that he is in the White House. It's just embarrassing. But anyways, so just to prove that Bidenomics sucks and it's not anything that you want to take as a compliment, I just want to show you my grocery trip that I just made to Safeway. Now these are in Walmart bags, but it's just because I took my own bags to Safeway, so it's not from Walmart. It's from Safeway, which used to be Albertsons. And anyways, so one of the most expensive places I think, and it's ridiculous. It's just right up the street from my house, so sometimes we just this is the only place we can go because I was in a rush. Yada yada yada. So here we go. I'm gonna show you two bags, two bags, two bags, two little bags. Okay, I got this guy because it was on sale. Normally these big boxes of cereal are like ridiculous, like $6. This was only $3.29, I think. Um, excuse me. Two milks, $5 each. 2 for $7 granola. Miracle Whip for my mom, $7. A ginormous tomato for my mom. She loves tomatoes. $3. These were $4 tomatoes. And then a bunch of yogurt, which would be mine. Each one $1.50. And that's it. That's all I got. That's crazy. How? So all that, I don't know how. When I'm shopping, I'm not. I guess I'm just not very good. But I feel like, and I think that this is part of it. They trick you by like their 3.99s, So I always try to, imagine like, okay, that's actually $4, and that's closer to five. Whatever. But I still somehow am always shocked when they ring up at. Well, I had more. I had two things of bread, a thing of Nutella, and a thing of jelly that I had to put back, because it came out to $77. So, like $6 for bagels, $6 for a loaf of bread. No, and I'm not getting like crazy, high end bread. Just Thomas bagels and naked bread because I like naked bread. And then their jelly is always way too expensive, but I got it anyways. But so I ended up putting it back, $77 to $55 for those two bags of barely anything. Biden, I'm sorry. I know you have like 16 houses and they're all million dollar properties and you have these nice cars and whatever the hell you do, but you do not live in reality like the rest of Americans do, okay? That is not sustainable. This is outrageous. That we have to just put back bread. It's really sad. And the worst part of it is that people are protecting you. For what reason? Well, we all know why. But it's absolutely ridiculous. You are supposed to protect us. You are supposed to do what is best for us. You are supposed to have our backs, not sell us out like you've been doing the last 10 years. Not just absolutely acting like a child and getting rid of any policy that was actually good for America, good for Americans, good for the rest of the world because you want to be a baby and just throw tantrums because of the last administration, which also you've never taken accountability, not for one thing, not one. I'm sorry, but a country is only as good as its leadership, right? Well, no wonder America is the laughingstock of the world because of you. You should be ashamed, man. And anybody that wants to try to defend him, you should also be ashamed. This isn't about Trump. This isn't about if you're on the left or if you're on the right. This is about wrong versus right. Okay? We are all supposed to be on the same team. We're Americans. And that used to mean something. This is not sustainable. My mom is 80 years old. Sorry, Mom. She works her ass off still. I'm somewhat disabled. I broke both my ankles and my back years ago. I have a hard time finding work. I'm unemployed right now. This is not a good economy. This is not like us just chilling back. Like, I'm glad that you get to take vacations every other weekend too, Biden. You know when the last time my mom's had a vacation? I don't know. I don't know. Even on her days off, she's working. She goes to work. She gets up in the morning, she eats breakfast. She goes to work, she comes home, she's exhausted, she eats dinner, and she goes to bed. I barely get to see her. I don't hang out with anybody. I don't have any friends right now because they all fucking suck. And, excuse my language, I'm alone. I don't get to see my mom. I get to see her exhausted, 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 and she deserves a break. She deserves a vacation. So do the rest of Americans. We deserve a break. We deserve to have fun. But no, we're the ones suffering because of you and your piece of shit policies. And as far as I'm concerned, the people that want to defend him, you guys don't live in reality either. Oprah, all these hot shots, the View, the people, the dumb bitches on the View, they don't live in reality. And then most of the media, they clearly don't either. You got a fat paycheck for telling lies? Cool. Good for you. I'm glad that you can do that. I don't know how you sleep at night. But the rest of us, we're struggling. So when those polls say that you have a really low, approval rating, you should probably believe it, and you should probably be worried about that, and you should probably be really upset about that because, again, we are the people that you are supposed to represent. Don't forget, because I don't. Your inauguration, all the promises that you made, you've done none of them. You've done the exact opposite. Everything that comes out of your mouth, I already know. Just know that it's the opposite. It's the exact opposite because you're a liar. You're a liar and you are a predator. It is a disgrace that you ever step foot in the White House. Ever. You will go down in the history books as the worst president this country has ever seen. And in my opinion, you have changed the world for the worst. Leaders laugh at you. They laugh at you. You're a joke. You're an embarrassment. You're a shame. You're weak. And you're evil. You're evil. So, as I wrap up this video so I can put my stuff away, all I have to say is, let's go, Brandon. Or more like, fuck you, Joe Biden. You're a piece of shit.